Greenwood, well, he highlighted it. We'd be playing in like 5-a-side or 6-a-side or something like that, against each other and things like that. And he'd blow the whistle, and he'd say, "When I blow the whistle, you just stop." So we blow the whistle and you stop, and he'd tell her, he'd say, "Who's behind you?" And he'd go, I don't know. He used to ask Moro would tell him. He could tell you where everybody was on the pitch almost. It was incredible. Yeah, this I don't know to this day. I look at it now. I look with games obviously at West Ham and at Norwich and on the television. Nobody had his ability to know where people were on the pitch. It was incredible. He used to do it without looking, and the only way he could have done that was to look beforehand. That's the only conclusion I can come up with.
Well, you were obviously nearest to him on the pitch. You were alongside him. Did he talk much during the game, Ken?
Oh yeah. He would guide you to. Oh yeah, he was good like that. Or if something weren't quite right, he'd say, "Don't worry, son, it'll be all right." Oh yeah, we'll have another go, yeah, something like that.
Because obviously you were fairly senior compared to Bobby.
Well,
you and John.
That's right, but I couldn't fault him at all. And I think to myself, I used to be amazed at some of the things he used to do, and I think, how has he done that? You know, I mean, the ball would be there, and the next minute he's found someone out there, and I thought, I'll be looking at the ball and who I'm marking and all this, that, and the other, and before I know it, it's down and it's gone without him looking.
I suppose at that time that was what was called. He was like the second centre half. They would call him a sweeper, I suppose. He
never used to be at the back. He always used to be alongside or in front.
Yeah, he used to move forward.
He was hardly behind me at all. That was my job, to destroy him. Get it all out of it. That's why I could see a lot of what he could do. He used to just be that little bit in front of me, and the balls that he used to come to in one way or another, or if it's over there, and we're seeing where we are, look and see where the centre forward is, and it will come over, and if it's not within range of me, I'll look round and Moro's gone bump, bump, and it's straight out to our outside left or something like that. He just knew they'd be out there.
It must have been reassuring for you playing with him.
It was. You couldn't work it out. I can only do it now in hindsight of what happened previously. I never think to myself, well, that's the only way he could have done it. There's no other way. And I said, jeebus, you know, if players could do that more nowadays. I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. I mean, I've tried it in later life, which, you know, it's still hard. It's still hard to get. So very rarely, I don't think because Ron, I was a bit of a rough and tumble man. I'd have to be contact, that would do me. If I made contact and won the ball and got it away, then I felt satisfied. But Ron, I always thought that Ron wanted to be the perfectionist. He wanted to, if you won the ball, then I expected the ball to land at your teammates' feet or something like that, not way up in the air, get it away or something like that. And I never ever thought I was the player I should have been for Ron Greenwood, never ever. Because he used to sow seeds for our football should be played nice and easy, and he didn't like contact. He didn't like contact sport like that, or contact football, and he was a perfectionist, I suppose.
But surely,
I'm a perfectionist in football, I found out.
But surely,
eventually.
but surely, Kenny, he must have appreciated your value to the team in an aerial sense, your power at the back, and your defensive skills.
Very, very rarely did he ever come up and say, "Well played" or anything like that. On occasions he did, but not very often. He, as I say, he always gave me the impression. I always had the impression that I wasn't good enough to play for Ron Greenwood the way he wanted the side to play. Now that may have been good, because that may have been red rag to a bull sort of thing. But
It's a Spur sort of thing.
yeah, And if it was, but then I wouldn't attempt. I couldn't do it anyway. I couldn't attempt to pull the ball down, lay it off nicely, and do this, that, and the other. If it's come, I had to get it out of the way.